One of the most important things that people need to pay attention to as they're looking at property, whether it's here in Colorado or anywhere else, is a source of water. As we get people coming to our area looking for properties, that's the first thing that I always tell them, is that they need to be sure that there is a source of water or the potential for a good source of water on the property before they buy. Often what we see people do is come from areas where there's an abundance of water, and usually water is a problem in some of those areas, like in the Midwest and so forth, where they put in drain tiles to keep water out of fields. Here we put in irrigation ditches to bring water to the fields. Well, they can drill a well about anywhere and be fine. Here, that's not the case. And so as I meet with people and advise people regarding the purchase of property, I direct them to look at the water resources that are available and what they can do to provide water if it's not immediately available there. In our area, one of the things that has become a popular means of providing water is the use of cisterns, and people haul water from a municipal source, and that's what they depend on for the water supply for their house. Some people actually end up doing an expanded version of that to accommodate their livestock or other animals that may be on their property as well. So, as you come to particularly southern Colorado, a very dry and arid area, and look for property, my advice would be to first consult with a local well driller, maybe even check with the Division of Water Resources, and for sure with your realtor, to find out if they have any knowledge about the water situation for any property that you would look at. If it is a new property that does not have existing wells or buildings on it and has been recently subdivided from formerly a ranch or farm property, it's very unlikely that there would be any known water source that had been identified. So having that knowledge from those people would be very helpful. The other most important thing after finding a source of water to look at is the availability of utilities and their proximity to the property that you're looking to buy. Many of the properties that have been subdivided in our area, or this part of Colorado, don't have roads, don't have utilities, have not been developed by the developer. All they did to start the development was to have it surveyed, and they, on a plat, would put in the roads with a pencil, but on the ground there's nothing. And so as you look at property, you should take into consideration the access and the availability of utilities, and including roads, before any decision is made about purchase. That is probably the second most important aspect of looking for property in our area. Beyond those, the most important part relative to our area is wind. This is an area that has a lot of high wind, and because of the proximity to the mountains and the direction that the wind normally comes from is from the west over the mountains, it is important that you have cover or a windbreak of some kind between where you're going to build your house and the source of the wind. And I find a lot of people dissatisfied with the area once they have built a home in the summertime when it's calm, and they live there through the winter, and the wind is blowing 80 miles an hour, and they're getting snow at the same time, and come the next spring they'll come in and put their property on the market. So where the property sits and how it is sheltered from wind is a very, very important aspect as far as being able to be comfortable and enjoy the property. So those are the the three most important things that I would advise people to look at. And as a real estate practitioner for 38 years, I've accumulated the knowledge and the experience about those items that have brought me to those conclusions.